Hello, everybody, and welcome to Decoding the WSL, the podcast dedicated to the stats and facts in the WSL. You meet us today for a Know Your Stat round. It's Monday, the 26th of January, as we're recording, and it's a top of the table clash today. We've got the top two. We've got the man on 12 wins at the moment, top of the table, Jacob Bernstein. Are you feeling confident today?
No, never confident, but I'm looking forward. This feels like it's like Chelsea City. It's like the weekend.
Never confident. It's a good job you've got your Spurs shirt on, really, isn't it? His opponent today, second in the table with 10 matches won so far, is Mr. Tom Maher. Tom, you've gone for a bit more of an international feel with your kit.
Yeah, I've gone for Spain. Obviously, world champions, maybe that could rub off on me, perhaps. I feel a bit more like Nick Cushing's Manchester City against Jacob's Sonia Bonpastor, Emma Hayes, Chelsea from a few years back. Because I don't think I've beaten you for ages, Jacob, to be honest. So I'm sure Sam will dredge up the stats now about how I haven't won against Jacob and since 2018 or something like that.
Since 2018, that would be hilarious if it was that. Joe, I'm going to have a look quickly now. The last time that Tom beat Jacob was the 29th of September on episode number 86. This is episode number, I think we're 112 now.
Oof.
So a while ago.
It's a drought. It's a drought.
But I will say that the last time you two played each other, well, that was only a couple of weeks ago when Jacob won. The time before that, it was us three against each other and I won. So that was really,
that's why
that
you
was
were
really the one that counted.
So you could prove your win.
That's why I needed to bring it up. Although, I mean, my win rate is worse than both, like the win percentage worse than both of yours anyway. So we'll move with it. We've got 3 rounds today. Obviously, whoever wins at least 2 of those rounds takes the match. Tom, as the one that's lower down the table, you're going to go first. So would you like the round about minutes, fouls, or crosses?
I'll go with minutes, please.
This one is super easy. I will say with all of these as well that because I'm sure some of you may have seen, if you like your stats, that FBref no longer has some of the opted data, RIP. But this is all going to come from FBref today. So I'm doing it to show you what there is still that you can go and find. This one is just plain minutes. The 26 players that have played at least 1,100 minutes in the WSL so far this season. So it can be keepers, can be outfielders. Tom, you're going to go first. Off you
go. Maya Letizier.
Yeah, obviously a correct answer. It's not Mr. Minute yet.
Steph Catley.
Steph Catley has missed a few minutes, but she is correct. 11th on the list.
Alessia Russo.
Alessia Russo is also correct. The exact same number of minutes as Steph Catley. 1156, correct.
Millie Bright.
Millie Bright is an answer that gives Tom the round because Millie Bright has played 1,010 minutes. She is a full 90 minutes short. So Tom is going to take round 1 because I think she definitely missed a full match at one point. And I think she's been subbed off a couple of times as well. So
that was harder than it sounds because I was trying to think of goalkeepers, but I feel like almost every team in the league has had 2 goalkeepers play this year.
Yeah, a lot of them have. The ones that, in fact, I'll give you the players that haven't missed a minute because there are a few of those. I think 9 in total. So you got one of them in Letizier. You could have also had Claire Hunt. You could have had Lisa Kopp. You could have had Marissa Olaslagers, Elena Lette, Hinata Miyazawa, who I was surprised to see on the list, Yui Hasegawa, and the new Leicester captain, Sam Tierney. They would have all been correct answers. Just looking through the list now, Jacob, you could have also had Evelina Suminen. I know you do like to go for the Spurs players on that list, and Amanda Nilden. So that's what you get for trying to go to the blue side of London. We'll see how many Spurs players you get on the next one, Jacob. It's you to go first. Do you want the one about fouls or crosses?
I'll go crosses.
Crosses. Okay, so again, this one's pretty simple. Just the 20 players that have put in the most crosses in the WSL this season. It doesn't need to be a cross that was completed. It just needs to be a cross that was put into the box. So the 20 players that have completed the most, I'll tell you that is at least 39 crosses.
Kirsten Kasperai.
Kirsten Kasperai is 11th on the list, lower than I thought she would be, but yes, correct.
Katie McCabe.
Katie McCabe is 4th on the list at 69.
Anna Sandberg.
Anna Sandberg is correct. She's 7th.
Emily Fox.
Emily Fox gives Jacob the round because Emily Fox has only put in 18 crosses. She's 42nd in the WSL this season. So a couple of relatively quick rounds to start us off, but one each, which gives us a decider. I'll give you some of the others. I'll give you the other ones that were in the top 10 that you could have had. You could have had Erin Cuthbert, Hannah Kane, Lauren Hemp, Marissa Olaslagas, Sondi Baltimore, Vivasei, Yui Hasegawa, and number 1 on 94 crosses so far is Kosfari Aslani. So we go on to the decider. Tom, you're going to go first on this one. This one is about fouls, and it's a stat that I've kind of created. It's called net fouls. You may have seen me use it before. A net foul, or the net fouls of a player or a team, is the number of fouls they've committed minus the number of times they have been fouled. So I want you to tell me anyone with -5 net fouls or lower so far this season. So they need to have been fouled at least 5 more times than they have committed a foul. There are 30 players on the list.
I'm going to go Olivia Smith.
Olivia Smith is actually an incorrect answer straight off the bat. I think this might be one where we have a few go. Olivia Smith is so close, though. She's -4. She's been fouled 4 more times than she has committed a foul. But that does give Jacob the window to win the game.
Lauren Hemp.
Lauren Hemp wins Jacob the game because she's on -6. She's been fouled 6 times more than she has committed a foul. That is a difficult round. I will give you that. And I did think it would last longer. I'm not going to lie. But partly because I thought you might both get some wrong answers to start off. I'll give you the players that were on at least -10 because there were quite a few in total. You could have had Beth Mead on -15, Kerry Holland on -18, Erin Cuthbert, could have had Fuka Nagano, Jade Riviere, Madison Haley, Maisie Simons, Mia Enderby, Nikita Paris, Olivia Holt, Sam Tierney, and the player, amazingly, that has committed the most fouls in the WSL this season, Vivasei, is on -8 because she has been fouled even more times. She's made 30 fouls and has been fouled 38 times, which is nuts. Considering there are 2 players on the list that have literally not committed a foul and they've been fouled 5 times and they're on the list. And then she's been involved in 68 fouls so far this season, which is nuts.
Who are those 2 that have not committed a foul, but they've been fouled 5 times?
Off the top of my head, I think it's Rosa Van Gool and Julia Rodar, because they're both on -5, and I'm pretty sure they were the 2. But yeah, that was a kind of tough round, but it is one that gives Jacob yet another win. He extends his lead. The Man City of Know Your Stat, they call him. How are you feeling, Jacob?
Yeah, that feels like a very scrappy 2-1 win. I think those were 3 pretty poor rounds of Know Your Stat, so apologies all. I
don't know what you're on about. There were a whopping 7 correct answers between you over 3 rounds. That's going to be one that goes down in history. But Tom, you are still sitting pretty comfortable in second, although your win percentage has now gone down to a flat 50%. 20 matches played, 10 matches won.
Oh. Yeah. I feel I let that one get away from me, I think. But, you cannot do that against somebody like Jacob. You cannot. So, got to be better next time.
If anyone's going to punish you for it, it's going to be Jacob.
Tom, if it helps, I'm off for a couple of pods in February, so you've got a chance to catch up.
Thank God, finally.
Well, Tom, you're actually hosting next week's pod, so you can just be the one dishing out. We'll see if the guest next week you've got. It's Izzy Duddy is back. Hopefully she's feeling better next week. And then we've got Emily Herbert and Laura Howard on as well. So that'll be a good, quite equal level. I think they're all quite close to each other in the overall standings. So, nice. Yeah, give them some good rounds next week.
Will do, boss.
Boss. Oh, I don't like that. Anyway, that's all we've got for you for this week's round of Know Your Stat. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you haven't listened to our Game Week 13 review pod yet, Go listen to that. It came out yesterday, and tomorrow, or unless you're listening to this after it comes out, but tomorrow, the day after this one comes out, we will be having our Game Week 14 preview as well, looking ahead to the 6 games coming up. It's me, Jacob, and Tom on that one as well. So make sure you are subscribed, liked, following, whatever it is, wherever you get your podcasts. Make sure to check us out on Instagram as well. And now TikTok. We've got a TikTok channel. But for that, that's all we got for you today. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jacob. And we'll speak to you at the next one.